Voting is underway across Ohio and Michigan as citizens decide a number of important races and issues. Welcome to Action News at 5:30. I'm Christian Brown.
And I'm Lee Conklin. We're covering all the big state and local races tonight, and anchoring our coverage, Diane Larson, live at Reynolds Road Elementary in South Toledo, where voters are still casting their ballots. Diane?
All right, Lee, it's been a steady stream of voters here at this polling location, which is the biggest one in the city. At least the poll workers tell me that. About 4,200 registered voters voting here today, and many of them coming out to the polls to vote on the special election for Toledo mayor. As you know, Toledoans must choose a mayor or elect a mayor to finish out the unexpired term of the late Mayor D. Michael Collins. Paula Hicks Hudson was appointed for the first 8 months of that. Whether she'll be actually elected to the role, we may find out later tonight. Very likely that those votes may not be counted until late, perhaps into tomorrow morning. But 7 folks on the candidate, or on the ballot, that is. We've got Mike Bell, Hardy Finkbeiner, Paula Hicks Hudson, Sandy Drabick Collins, Sandy Spang, Mike Ferner, and Opal Covey. Voters here in town will be deciding among them, and it could be a very small percentage that actually elects the next mayor of Toledo. We'll be following that throughout the day. But what else is driving the voters to the poll? Our Christine Long was out all afternoon talking to those voters to get a feel for why they're coming out today to vote. Christine.
Diane, we asked one question. In this off-year election, what on the ballot drove you to the polls? We'll take a listen to some of our answers.
The mayor's election, because I like what she was doing already, and I thought she would do better if she had another little bit longer to do something.
Yeah. Proposal 2 and 3 mostly.
Why?
Because I'm a handicapped, and I know that smoking weed and that helps me when I do, especially my relapses and that. It helps the pain, it helps the relapses and that to get me through them. Mostly that's why.
Honestly, I'd like to see the cartel be put out of business. The Mexican cartel sells about 75% of the marijuana that comes into the country, and I think that if we have it here, people are smoking it anyway. We might as well legalize it, use it for medical as well, and tax it.
Because it's our privilege to vote, and if people don't vote, they don't have the right to make any comments or any bad suggestions.
Out of everyone we talked with, the majority said issues 2 and 3 were their focus, what drove them to the polls. But Diane, they do admit it was a bit confusing.
They're not the only ones. We've gotten a lot of questions about that. Christine, thanks. We'll see you later on tonight. Okay, we talked about the mayor's race driving a lot of Toledo voters to the poll. Not the only mayor's race in Northwest Ohio, another big one in Wood County. 13 ABC's Melissa Veitch is covering that election for us tonight, the BG mayor's race. Melissa?
And this is